Here is the Nexus War Civilization Resource Guide that you requested. Nexus War Civilization Resource Guide.
There is no time. Let's go.
Resources are essential for a variety of in-game activities in Nexus War Civilization, such as for upgrading buildings, doing research, and training troops. Therefore, players need to understand the resources and how to obtain them easily in the game. Types of resources. There are two main types of resources in Nexus War Civilization: paid resources and natural resources. Paid resources. Talak is the only paid resource in the game. It is a universal currency in the game which can be used to purchase other natural resources, such as Cohegan, Megafruit, and Origem, if they are scarce. It can also be used to purchase other items, such as Hero XP, rare beacons, and accelerations, to speed up construction or training. Natural resources. Megafruit. This resource can be obtained for free in the game and is used to upgrade buildings in the city, such as the City Hall, Gas Well, and City Wall, and to perform research. Megafruit resources can be used to exchange Origem and Pyrostones from the Intergalactic Harbor. Megafruits are produced by farms building inside the mansion and can be gathered from greenhouse building in world map. Cohegan. Cohegan is another free resource that can be obtained easily in the game. It is used to upgrade buildings and perform research in the city. It can also be used to exchange Origem and Pyrostones from the Intergalactic Harbor. Cohegan is produced by Gaswell's building and can be gathered from Cohegan Purifier in world map. Pyrostones. This resource is also produced by the Quarry building inside the mansion and can be gathered from the Pyrostone Cutter in world map. Ether Iron. This resource is produced by the Refinery building inside the mansion and can be gathered from Foundry tiles in the world map. Origem. Origem is a unique resource that is found in Nexus War Civilization. It has properties that are intermediate between those of a crystal and a metal, and it is also charged with a large amount of energy. It can be used for a variety of purposes, including building and upgrading buildings, and conducting research. It is produced in Origem plants inside the mansion. How to earn resources. There are several ways to obtain resources in Nexus War Civilization game. Completing main chapter tasks. Main chapter tasks should be the player's top priority in Nexus War game. Players are assigned tasks related to the current chapter, which they must complete in order to progress to the next chapter. Upon completing a task, players are rewarded with resources such as Megafruit, Cohegan, and Origem. Completing the entire chapter will also reward players with chapter clearance rewards, such as Talak, injections, and more. Resource buildings. There are different resource buildings that players can build inside the mansion to produce resources. Upgrading the building will produce more resources per hour compared to a low-level building. Gathering resources from the world map. In addition to resource buildings inside the mansion, the game features a world map that players can explore to find and gather important resources. Players can access the world map from the bottom right corner of the screen. To gather resources from the world map, players must search for the resource symbol. Then, click on it to search for the resource in the world map. Players can then gather the resource from that tile. Use the Intergalactic Harbor. The Intergalactic Harbor is a building inside the mansion that allows players to exchange resources for items. It opens for 3 hours at a time. Players can upgrade the Intergalactic Harbor to unlock more merchandise categories and exchangeable resources. Players can obtain Origem and Pyrostones in exchange for the basic resources in Nexus War Civilization game. Buying packs. Players can purchase packs, bundles, bonuses, and other items using real-world money. Under the top client section of the Emporium, players can find several packages for purchasing Talak. Players can select their preferred pack and purchase it using a real money transaction. The required or purchased amount will be immediately credited to their account. Conclusion. It is important for players to keep up with this Nexus War Civilization resource guide in order to reach level 30 mansion and higher mansion faster in the game.